today is how to manage our class. Today we are going to learn about classroom management. Classroom management. Okay? Classroom management. Should I write it down? No. No. Okay. So, how to manage our class. When in the kindergarten classes, how many students are you going to have in one class? How many students are there in one class? 10? 10 to 15 students? Well, this is a private one or the public school? Private one. So in the public kindergarten, how many students are there in one class? 30 to 40 students? Wow! So, it is really different between teaching 10 to 50 students group and 30 to 40 students group, right? It's totally different. It's easier to teach for students from the class size with 10 students, right? From 10 to 15 students, it's easy to manage. But 30 to 40, what do you want to do? Alright, I'm going to tell you how to manage your class. First, at the beginning of the class, you need to give the students some rules. Introduce to the student your rules. Rules. Make the rules of your class. For example, in my class, when I started my class, I always remind my students my rule. Rule number 1, no Vietnamese. They cannot speak their mother language in my class because my class is English class. And we are trying to learn English, right? So of course, no Vietnamese in my class. But sometimes our the teachers have to speak Chinese or Vietnamese to the students, so the student understand the words clearly. Okay, but the students are not supposed to speak Vietnamese. They are not allowed to speak Vietnamese. What if they break the rule? Punish. How to punish? I often divide my class into teams. With 10 to 15 or 30 to 40 class, it's okay. You can divide class into 2 teams or 3 teams. With small class size, you can divide class into team A or team B, or team cat, team dog. A classroom with 30 to 40 students, you can divide class into 3 or 4 groups and let them compete. Let them compete. If team A behave well, they can get 1 star. Okay? 1 more star if they are doing well. But if they break the rules, they will get a bomb. Bomb. What is the bomb? What does it mean? When they get a bomb, when the bomb goes out, boom, 1 star is gone. Erase 1 star. They will lose 1 star. Okay? So the other team is better, they can get 1 star. And when they don't behave well, you can give them 1 bomb. Alright? And then you have to do like this. Sometimes you have to try to get their attention. You can do like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make the sound. And everybody will look at you, right? And they will follow you. Everybody do the same with you. So they will pay attention on you. Okay? Everybody follow me, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop. Right? Is it right? Like everybody will focus on you, but they will look on you. Will look at you, listen to you. Alright? And then you stop. And then you will divide class into 2 teams. And then your team B, your team A, okay? And at the end of the games, at the end of the class, if the winner can be rewarded. How to reward them? You can give them stickers. Rewarded stickers. Stickers. Like we can buy the small sticker and stick them on their chest. Okay? But remember, for 3 years old students or 2 years old students, don't give them because they will eat it. And it's dangerous. Okay? Don't give 3 to 2 to 3 years old kids stickers. Because they will eat it. They're too young, they cannot understand. So what are we gonna do to young kids? How to reward them? We will give them candies or chocolate. Okay? Please don't give them any typical food or special food because some kids they're gonna get allergy. Okay? Before you deliver the candy or the food to the students, let's ask the teacher of the class, the main teachers of the class, like, hey, in your class, anyone got allergies? Do you have allergy with anything? No? How about you? Allergy? No? How about you? No. Okay. Me, I'm allergies with peanuts. Okay, so when I eat peanuts, my body is gonna get swollen. So I cannot eat peanuts. Alright? So pay attention when you give them the food. Because you have to make sure that they don't have allergies. Right? Am I right, doctor? Yes. Alright. Okay. So reward them, rules the class. Make the rules. Divide class into teams, let them compete, and then reward them. Okay? And you have to tell them the punishment too. Reward and punish. Alright? So number 4. How to organize the class. Organize the class. In kindergarten class, you can organize them in a circle, sit in a circle, or semicircle, half circle, and then you sit in the middle or sit in front of them. You can sit on the floor or you can sit on the chairs. It depends on the school, in the classroom. But I prefer letting the student sit on the floor. It's more convenient. Okay, let them sit on the floor. And organize to class. Next one. And one more thing you need to care about when you manage your class. Shouldn't speak too much. I'm speaking too much. You're getting boring. Right? Are you bored? Are you bored? Okay. No, don't speak too much. Let the student speak, okay? So how do you manage your class? Like in your class, when you teach, how many, how long do you speak? Like, how many percent of the class time do you speak? 30%. So how about the others percent? Who's gonna speak? Good, that is great. That is a really good idea. How about you? Most of the time you speak, right? I know it. You will speak all the time and the student will not have a chance to speak. That is totally wrong. Okay? In the class, 30% is okay, but normally it's 50-50. Teachers speak 50% of class time and the other 50% the students speak. Okay? And when you teach, you let the student speak, you speak first and then let the student speak. Give them a chance. You speak with the whole class respond to you, and then let the student, one student with all the students, and then student with students. Okay, so first, how to say this one? Activity? Oh, sorry. Response? No. React. React? No, I don't think so. So it means like you, teacher say first. Teacher to students, the whole class, and the whole class to teachers. And then one student to the whole class, and then one student to one student. Okay? That is the way we practice English, communicate in our class. Okay, so that's all, and that is about rule, teams, reward, organize, and react, like interact with each other in our class. 50% of the time you say, 50% of the class time let the students say. Okay, so any questions about how to manage our class?
No.
No?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so class is over. See you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.